Hello and welcome to Somerville Highlander Soccer on Somerville Ed TV. I'm Todd Harmon alongside Somerville Councilman at Large Jake Wilson and knower of all things soccer as well. And Jake, today we have the Golden Tornadoes of Malden coming into Dilboy Stadium to face off against the Highlanders. Highlanders coming off a tough week where they had 2 GBL losses as they lost to Revere 4-1 on the road. Revere sweeping the Highlanders this year. Revere up at the top of the GBL, undefeated still in the GBL. And then a 2-1 loss at Chelsea for the Highlanders as well last week. And so they will come in here against the Golden Tornadoes on a 2-game losing streak. But the Golden Tornadoes, they are winless in the GBL, winless on the season with an overall record of 0-7-3, 0-6-3 in the GBL. And so this might be the tonic the Highlanders need, Jake.
Yeah, Todd, you talk about last week. That was it was not a good week for Somerville. They basically saw their GBL title chances probably go up in smoke with those 2 road losses. We see a shakeup, it looks like, for the lineup today. We see Rafiq Miller starting in goal. My guess is we're going to see a back 3 for Somerville, with Imani Mixon, with Armando Andrade, and with Jeff Valdivieso starting alongside. We'll see when they take the formation here. But yeah, they need to get things right. You like their chances here against an opponent who's generally struggled this season. But yeah, hopefully a tonic here, as you say.
And the Golden Tornadoes could be that tonic. Of course, they were defeated by the Highlanders at Malden earlier this year, 6-2. Goal scorers in that game, as they have been all year. Josue Guevara with 2 goals in that game. Jose Lopez with 2 goals in that game. Gabe Dos Reis with 1 goal. And Jair Santos with 1 goal in that game as well. So the Highlanders looking to get back in the winning column here, as it looks like they do have those 3 backs right at the back of the defensive formation. Rafiq Miller in the goal for the Highlanders, and we are underway as Malden in their road whites, Highlanders in their red home unis. Moving left to right on your television, computer, or phone screen, handball is going to be called immediately there. I think the Highlanders are going to wind up giving up what could be a dangerous free kick right off the bat here, Jake.
Yeah, not a great start there. Right away you notice also they're playing Marco Halchali at the 6, the D-mid position, basically. Usually we've seen him generally play more of a wing, a wider role, so interesting to see there how he does in that role, basically shielding the defense, looking to turn defense into attack.
It's Robert Fernandez for the Golden Tornadoes setting this one up, just underway here at Dilboy Stadium, as the Highlanders whistled for the handball. So Miller will get tested right off the bat here if Fernandez is able to get it past that wall.
You see Rafiq Miller setting up his wall, the ref walking them back a little. Hopefully they have it covered here.
Everybody lined up across the top of the box. Fernandez going high, looking for it in the corner. A little bit too high, a little bit too wide to the left. And so it'll be a goal kick for the Highlanders. Highlanders come into this game 7-3-1 overall. They are probably out of the chase for a defense of their GBL championship. However, only 2 wins away from securing a playoff appearance once again. So postseason action here for the Highlanders if they can get a couple wins here down the stretch. Many games left. They have 7 games remaining, including this one. So plenty of opportunities to get those remaining 2 victories. Whistle sounds, and the Golden Tornadoes are whistled there for the trip. So the Highlanders will get to send this one on into the offensive area as Valdivieso sends it out wide to the far side. Single touch there, trying to get a nice run on the outside, and they do, as it's centered, looking for Gabe Dos Reis. Gabe gets a toe to it there and poked it towards the net, but Tom Tierney, goalie for the Golden Tornadoes, able to corral that one.
Yeah, just a little bit too long of a stretch there for Gabe to get to that one. Just couldn't get any power on it. Easy save for the Malden goalkeeper.
Mistake there for Malden. Highlanders looking for a quick restart as Jose Lopez with the quick throw in. Brings it back to Jeff Valdivieso. He'll play it all the way back to Miller. Imani Mixon out on the far side.
And Todd, it's a small thing, but they are going to have to keep in mind that they now have a right-footed goalkeeper. Imani's a lefty out there, so in terms of when they're passing back, got to make sure they put it on his favored foot.
Good head there by Huxley as he played it forward, looking for Gabe to get a run on it, but a little bit too far out ahead. Gabe's first touch got out ahead of him, and it's corralled by Tierney. This ball played down, able to run onto it is Mike Joseph. Joseph looking to center there as it's collected on the back, but the Golden Tornadoes still fighting. As Joseph once again pokes that one towards the center, knocked away. As Malden trying to set their offense, DeLima with it. Now cutting in is Game Ray. And Game Ray once again trying to get control of it there for the Golden Tornadoes, but sent away by the Highlanders. Nice touch there by Gabe as he's able to run onto it after chesting it down. Has Josue in the middle as he's around using his speed. And it looks like the football 5-yard line reached up and grabbed Gabe as his footing gave way as he turned the corner.
Yeah, he'd used that pace to get by his defender. Was looking like he was going to get in there and send a really, really dangerous cross in, until his feet gave way.
Golden Tornadoes trying to get it out of their defensive end, but now mixing with it. Zamani coming out of the goal, playing in that central back location, kind of a forward central back.
And they have Imani stepping up. He might be playing more of the D-mid role, stepping up there from the back three in possession to basically, it's you see that from John Stones with Man City. It's a popular thing, having a defender basically slide up into the midfield and augment that midfield.
Imani will line this free kick up as the whistle sounded against the Golden Tornadoes. Imani's got that left foot coming in here from that far side so he can sweep it in. That's what he's looking to do, trying to find a head on the other end of it, and offsides is going to be the call. So the Highlanders just a step off.
Yeah, and there you have to make sure you don't leave too early, and then it's on the defense to make sure that they're maintaining a disciplined back line there and moving together as a unit, which they did to get the offside call.
Highlanders 6 goals against the Golden Tornadoes, the highest goal total they've allowed in GBL play this year. Malden has played strong defensively. Is that ball played back by Jair? Highlanders starting this from the very back as Miller began it. Long ball trying to get to Gabe, poked away by Zapata. Now sent forward as they try to get a run for Mike Joseph. That ball cleared away up high. Now Jose trying to get it. He'll poke it forward, trying to find Gabe. Nice touch there. Good defense as well on Gabe as Zapata was able to knock it out of bounds. Highlanders with a quick restart, though, as Dos Reis has it.
You could see what Gabe was trying to do there. He basically shielded it, let it run on, and then run on to the ball. Defender, though, got a foot on it.
Imani with the turnover there in midfield. Now the opportunity for Mike Joseph down the near side as he pulls away from Imani, and that shot's going to go in. Just the quick right foot there. And Rafik Miller not ready for that shot at all. Good location for the shot as well. And Mike Joseph has opened the scoring here for the Golden Tornadoes. They lead 1-0.
A lot went into that, but we had a good view of that toward the end where Imani basically bit on the fake, opening up the player to take the shot there, curled it into the far corner.
We have a goalie change immediately by the Highlanders. So they trail 1-0. Miller pulled.
Mike Joseph.
Always tough pulling a keeper after a goal conceded there. I'm not sure that Rafik could have done much with that. That was, maybe, I don't know. That was a tough one.
And Lopez trying to get onto that one, but knocked away from him by Zapata. Nice touch there from Gabe to Jose as Jose centers it. Jose tries to get on it there as Huxley. Marco tried to get it out of midair there with the left foot, just sent it wide of the net.
Yeah, Marco just didn't connect cleanly with that. Went for a half volley and just did not land that cleanly.
So the Highlanders offense looking to get things going here, trailing 1-0 early after the shot by Mike Joseph. As Valdivieso will let that go out, Highlanders will have it. Jose with a quick restart, or wanting the quick restart. Instead, he sends it back to Jeff. Ammerman, Eduardo Ammerman.
I believe that's
who I have listed, but that is not correct. It's Elliot Bicknell.
Yeah, that's Elliot Bicknell.
So Bicknell brought in for Rafik Miller after allowing that first goal. Now this one fired towards the net as Jair tried to load up the cannon from out about 10, 15 yards outside the box.
Might have been a little bit incredulous he had that much time and space to shoot. Sometimes, you see it in basketball. That's my memory playing basketball. Sometimes it can spook you a little when you end up with more time and space to shoot than you're expecting.
Golden Tornadoes turning it over there. As Marco will send it back. Now Highlanders looking to build something here near side. As D'Souza sends it back. Jeff with a little pop forward trying to reverse the field. Get a run from the far side. Needs to get the head on this one. Danger here as Mike Joseph, the goal scorer, gets it on his feet. Looks to center. And right off his line is Elliot Bicknell, as he recognized the danger coming in by Gameray. Highlanders looking to counter quickly as Josue brought to the ground. No whistle there, so out of bounds.
A little tough to see in the shadows over there, but it did look like a good tackle.
Highlanders crossing it. Opportunity there for D'Souza, but just couldn't quite get it on the first touch. Now Jose, a beautiful touch as he gets around the defender.
Yeah, D'Souza's touch just let him down there a little bit too strong of a touch.
As Jeff will reverse the field to the far side. Touched up there and taken away. As Gameray once again. Highlanders get control, send it on back to Bicknell. Highlanders down 1-0, 10 minutes into this game. Good opportunity here, far side, 3 defenders back as D'Souza is across for the cross. Josue losing it there as he was trying to get it across, had both Gabe as well as Anthony D'Souza for the possible cross in front of the net. So the corner kick here for the Highlanders, their first of the game.
And Todd, the Malden bench, very enthused about whoever just arrived late for them over there. Huge cheers. We'll find out.
As Gameray going on out to the corner.
It looked like he was, I don't know if Somerville tried getting tricky there and touched it in as part of a trick play, but Malden player was out there basically almost in the quadrant.
Number 11, Gameray there.
Very weird.
Now Gabe trying to break in, closely marked, trying to get the head to it there. Now it goes to the top of the box, fired wide to the near side as that one set up nicely, but it was sent wide of the net.
And that was a good shooting opportunity there. You get that right there, top of the box. You can run onto it and really strike that. That's couldn't have missed by much, but that's a tough miss for Somerville.
So the Highlander offense able to generate the turnover there. Now Gabe with it. He gets taken down 5 yards outside the box. No question about that as the trip is called.
And this is a good spot for Imani here. That's just far enough out that you can get this ball up and down over the wall and potentially really trouble the keeper.
Official marking off the distance for the wall.
We do have a discussion going on between Marco and Imani about who's going to take this one. A couple of lefties eyeing it.
Gabe, Marco, and Imani. Marco with the run through. Gabe with the run through. There's Imani with the shot. It'd be 3 points in a football game, but not in an American soccer game where that is over the crossbar.
Yeah, that was a flourish of activity without much end product.
Highlanders trailing 1-0 early after the goal by Mike Joseph. But the Highlander offense has been more frenetic since that moment as they have generated some scoring opportunities. Whistle sounds out wide.
That was not pretty. That's going to be a free kick coming in from out there.
Game Ray gets whistled for that one.
And it looks like Haksholi here taking us out there. So this is going to be sort of an in-swinging free kick from a lefty here.
Marco, the lefty, taking it from out wide on the far side, trying to get ahead.
Josue signaling for his teammates' attention at the back post.
Down on the ground, Gabe tried to get a touch to it. Then immediate turnaround there by D'Souza, tried to get the left foot. He was able to earn the corner as it deflected off of a Golden Tornado defender.
But Todd, we've seen since that goal for Malden, it's pretty much all been down in the attacking third here for Somerville. I think that's going to be, that's what the rest of the game probably is going to look like here.
Islanders giving up that early goal. But since then, as you point out, Jake, the offense has been dominating possession as this one's up high, headed down in front of the net. And they were trying to get Jeff Valdivieso in front of the net there, but the ball knocked away before it could get to Jeff. Now a counterattacking opportunity. Jose, nice foot there as he knocks it away in the passing lane. He'll pick it up, sends it forward looking for Gabe. Gabe's on the other end of it. He's got it in front of the net, and he has it put into the back of the net for the Highlander goal. Gabe Dos Reis with the assist from Jose Lopez.
What a ball in there from Jose Lopez. Just perfectly placed. And let's talk about that first touch by Gabe Dos Reis. Just a picture-perfect first touch, and then a fantastic finish with the left.
Absolutely. Jose sliding into that passing lane on the defensive end, able to quickly turn the tide, and finds Gabe Dos Reis with an absolutely beautiful pass. Gabe with the touch and the finish. Highlanders have tied this one up here in the 20, or I should say with 25 minutes and 45 seconds remaining.
Number 11,
The 15th minute.
15th minute.
Reyes with the assist to number 14, Jose Lopez.
Highlanders tying this one up. And as you said, Jake, since that goal kind of woke them up, it looks like.
Yeah, Todd, that was coming. That goal was coming. That was the result of sustained pressure.
Now Valdivieso has it out wide. Elliot Bicknell in the goal for the Highlanders. Rafik Miller got the start. But after the first goal, or after the goal, I should say, for Malden, he was pulled immediately. Now out wide, Marco looking to center, trying to get it up to Josue.
And Todd, they are backing off. I've never seen a play. Marco got to actually take steps back from the ball there, almost like a free kick before serving that in. Wild.
Again, Jair got the ball and they backed away from him, and he didn't know what to do per se. Tries to center that time, looking for Gabe. They are packing into the box is what it looks like Malden's doing. They're giving lots of space in the midfield area into the transition area into offense as well. Nice moves there by Jair as he's able to, or is that Jose out there? That's Jose out there doing that. They were able to steal that one away. Game Ray chasing it down after the steal. He'll try to center, but not able to save it from going out.
And Todd, they call that tactic parking the bus. That's a Jose Mourinho original. I believe he's generally credited with popularizing that term during his first stint at Chelsea, referring to just putting as many players down there in tight quarters and hoping to keep hoping for the 0-0 draw, basically.
Well, when you look up and down Malden's record this season, a lot of 1-0 losses, a lot of 0-0 ties, 1-1 ties as well. So that is their defensive philosophy, to pack it in like that. Just ball forward.
And against an opponent who is parking the bus like that, the answer oftentimes quick hitting attacks like what we saw with Jose getting that ball, getting down before the defense can get back and set up shop there in the box. hit him on the counter.
Highlanders now getting possession in midfield. Marco will play it forward. Plays it out wide. Gabe looking to chase that one down. He was looking to run a little bit more forward. Marco wanted him out wide.
Yeah, the three center backs is interesting. And again, Amani is slipping forward in the midfield where it's not really functioning like three center backs so much, but that's a lot of defenders to keep back if you know you're going to pretty much be, laying siege to the opponent's box for large portions of the game. So I'm curious if we'll see a shift in formation here from the Highlanders.
Marco ridden off that ball, but poked forward by Jose. Gabe gets it, and Gabe puts it right into the back of the net as Dos Reis once again assisted. That time he was assisted by, let's see here.
It's Gabe.
Gabe was, yep. Gabe to Gabe.
The Gabe to Gabe connection. It's good to see Gabe Asensao here back healthy and contributing like that. He's a really, really good player. He can do a lot for this team.
He's an excellent player. I really enjoyed watching him play last year. He was an electrifying offensive force, so great to have him back on the pitch as Amani's going to head that one out.
Somerville goal, number 11, Gabriel Dos Reyes. The assist to number 7, Gabriel Ascension.
And that ball had crossed in towards the goal, headed away by the Highlander defense. Shot attempt there by Foster gets knocked back. Now the shot there, and that is going to be on the outside of the netting as Mike Joseph just got to the outside of the netting. A really, really good right foot from Joseph here on the near side. He scored his goal with that, and now another good opportunity there that did not come up for him.
And Somerville had ample warning not to leave him unmarked like that, like they did after that first goal. So if I'm Coach Tiago, I'm looking at that and saying we got to not leave him unguarded like that. He was basically inside the box, and that's really dangerous. It's a let-off, honestly, that ball didn't find the back of the net.
As we have a timeout on the field, 21 minutes, 27 seconds remaining here in the first half. We're going to keep it right here for a moment, talk about what we have going on here on Somerville Ed TV as we come to the end of the fall seasons. All 4 of the Highlander athletic programs here that we cover, football, boys soccer, girls soccer, as well as volleyball, in playoff contention. Many of them pretty much on their way to the playoffs. Football team, tough loss this past week in Medford, or against Medford, I should say, at Tufts, have the opportunity to secure themselves a 500 record on the season with their fourth victory if they're able to beat Revere, who is winless on the season currently at 0-4. That game will be at 6 o'clock at Revere. We will not have coverage of that game, but I highly recommend heading over to Revere and seeing if the Highlanders can get that 500 record against the Patriots here Friday night at 6 o'clock. Boys soccer, of course, as we mentioned, 7-3-1, 2 wins away from playoff contention. If they can get the victory here today, they will be 1 win away. And girls soccer, 7-3-1 as well, 2 wins away from playoff contention. They also hold their own destiny in their defense of their GBL championship. If they are able to win out with their remaining 4 games in GBL play, they will win their 2nd straight GBL championship. And oh my golly, the volleyball team upset Malden for the first time in I don't know how many years. They are now 8-6, and they are right in line, ready to go to the playoffs, 2 wins away from a playoff berth, and by golly, they're only in 3rd place in the GBL, have a big game coming up against Lynn Classical. We'll have coverage of that here on Somerville Ed TV. Lynn Classical number 2 in the GBL, and Malden suffered another upset loss as well. So that GBL race is alive on the volleyball court. Of course, here the boys team playing Malden, leading 2-1. Malden generating some scoring opportunities here as I was talking about those other programs. As Johnson tried to get that towards the, or Joseph, I should say, tried to turn that one towards the Highlander net. Malden keeping on the attack here. Highlanders able to clear it away for a moment as Amani was able to knock it away. Jair, a nice touch there. And they will work it back. Jeff Valdivieso. Back to Monty. Monty will just load up the cannon. Trying to get Gabe up front.
I believe that's Ruan.
Oh, Ruan. I cannot see those numbers. The sun is so difficult.
Looking into the sun.
As Jair able to maintain for just a moment there, but then poked away. Now Jair with it. He'll turn. Play it out wide to the far side. Halfway through this first half, Highlanders leading 2-1 after 2 goals by Gabe Dos Reis. So they play it all the way back to Elliot Bicknell. Now Jeff will load up the cannon, fire it forward, trying to get it to Gabe. That's headed down by the Golden Tornadoes. Just poked out. Throw in for Malden as Bellatrix will take it.
And Todd, if Somerville could get another goal at least here, that might force Malden to revisit its game plan. The parking of the bus, etc., force them into a more open game, and that could potentially lead to an avalanche of goals for Somerville.
As Malden on the offensive end, trying to generate something on the far side. Ball poked away. Highlanders get the steal there. Knocked out of bounds off of Malden. It's the last touch by Ahmed Mukara.
It's a really nice ball by Gabe there to find his center back through some traffic there and just recycle it around the back.
Jose has the ball. He's got some space. Gives it out here to Gabe. Gabe to Gabe once again as Dos Reis has it now. And he'll fire it towards the net. I think that was partially blocked by the defender as Mateo Ta, number 5, I think got a foot to that, slowing it down. Tierney was able to handle it.
Yeah, Gabe put in a strong right-footed cross there, but the defender did get a foot on it and take the sting out of it.
18 minutes remaining here in the first half. Highlanders leading this one 2-1. Gabe Dos Reis with both of those goals. That ball headed down nicely. Controlled very well by the Highlanders as they work it all the way to the back. Valdivieso plays it all the way back to Bicknell. Now Lopez. A little give and go there, a little soft though on the pass attempt from Asunciao. Now big boot there, Gabe with his speed. He's out in front. Can he get it past Tierney? He's got it past Tierney. A little back heel boot for the goal into the back of the net.
Wow. Just when I thought that Gabe Dos Reis had been foiled by a nice save from the keeper, he got a little cheeky with that back heel.
Aggressive goaltending there by Tierney as Tierney came out off of his line. Like you said, Jake, it looked for a moment there like Gabe had been foiled in his goal attempt. However, with the little cheeky back boot touch, able to heel it into the goal for his hat trick, a pure hattie for Gabe Dos Reis as he's heading off the pitch now with his pure hattie. 3 goals, 3-1 is your Highlander lead.
Somerville goal number 11, Gabriel Dos Reis.
That is a quick hat trick, Todd.
That is an extremely quick hat trick. 23 minutes into the half. And Gabe Dos Reis has gone to the bench with a well-fought day. We'll see if he returns to the pitch.
Looks like 3 goals in about 11 minutes for Gabe.
So they have it out wide here. The goal scorer for the Golden Tornadoes, Joseph, trying to get it forward. Could not get it out of danger. Highlanders defense able to knock it out. Joseph trying to get by Jose Lopez. That is a very difficult thing to do. Foul's going to be called right there on number 21, Robert Fernandez, as he went bowling over Highlander defender.
They're always going to give that too.
Yeah.
If an attacker goes in like that, that's an easy one for a ref to give.
15 minutes, 50 seconds remaining here in the first half. Highlanders leading this one 3-1. Zamani with a big boot down the near side. Big run there for Tom Winsley, or Winsley Thomas, I should say.
Yeah, Winsley did a great job there applying pressure. Got a touch on it to knock it off the Malden player, but then just couldn't quite get there by the byline. Really good run, good pace down there, good effort.
Whistle sounds. Play stopped there after the goal kick.
And Winsley, I believe, has to be outside the 18 for the goal kick, so the ref brought it back.
Lopez so much speed as he cuts forward, cuts off Joseph, but Joseph now able to come away with it. Joseph with the pass, but it went to naught as D'Souza came in to steal it away. Now Suncia plays it back, Imani with it now. Give and go out wide, the opportunity towards the middle. Headed away by the Malden defense. Playing with the ball right at the edge of the box, but they get away with it there as it's passed towards the center of the field, but they keep control.
Good pressure by Somerville there to try to force mistakes at the back, which has happened a few times here.
As Mixon with the head will send it back the other direction. Here wide to the near side. Chalky loses control of it there. Lopez.
Good defending by Jose Lopez there. Stop the run down the line. Basically forced the mistake.
It's the Highlanders making some changes here on the back line. Jeff Valdivieso heading out. Going to get Armando Andrade right into the action there as the throw-in came to him.
We've got Jackson Love joining the fray here. Now Jackson Love has moved up into that sort of auxiliary midfield role from the back line.
Throw-in will go to Malden.
Now he's playing left center back, so very fluid formation out there, I'd say, for some of them.
Dos Santos gets it stolen away there. Whistle sounds. Highlanders will get the ball on the throw-in, or actually on the kick.
Hector looks like is he hurt or no? Just equipment.
Equipment situation.
Needs to get that shoe back on.
That is some vital equipment for Hector. Zamani will fire this one. Tierney looking to make the play on it there, kind of backed away at the last moment as he saw it was going to get all the way over everybody's heads. Goal kick to the Golden Tornadoes.
Yeah, I think the Somerville attackers, they were expecting the Malden goalkeeper to come out and make a play on that. Might have gone in stronger, just if they hadn't anticipated that. As I see Elliot Bicknell's father has arrived here just in time to see his son play in goal.
There we go. Elliot in the goal. Brought in after that goal was surrendered to Mike Joseph. Now Jackson Love plays it forward. Thomas, his pass was taken away. Now Andrade plays it all the way back to Elliot. And Andrade will begin. Played forward. Thomas trying to get on it there. Winsley just not quite able to get control of it before it goes out of bounds. A little bit of the future of Highlander soccer here in Winsley Thomas, a young freshman out there. We'll get to see Reed Schmidt probably at some point in time as well.
We've got Lucas Firmino playing up top as well.
And here comes Thomas. So he's got speed here in a foot race with Todd. And Todd does a nice job there, but keeping his body between Thomas and the ball. That's Chokey now. He's got a little bit of room. Plays that ball forward. Jose now with it. Gets poked away by Makara. Andrade playing it on back to Bicknell. And Lopez, just that first touch, unable to get control, gets it out of bounds.
A true collector's item there from Jose. You don't see him mishandle that many passes like that.
Throw in, out of bounds, off the Golden Tornadoes this time. As Dos Santos last to touch it. Lopez powers that one forward, trying to connect up with Thomas. Ball taken right away by Todd. Now Todd on the run. And there is Mr. Lopez once again as Jose just stops that run. Able to get into the passing lane. Beautiful tackle. Highlanders leading this one 3-1. 9 minutes remaining here in the first half. All 3 goals. Gabe Dos Reis, as he had the natural hat trick. That's going to go out of bounds. Malden last to touch it. Highlanders will get it. Lopez with a quick restart gives it to Jackson Love. Love fires that forward. Firmino settles it. One touch pass. Good opportunity here as they get it forward to Thomas. As Winsley's out wide, tries to center. In the box, opportunity there. Cleared away at the last moment. I think Toe was able to get in there.
And that's where Hector, I believe, had it there. Needed to lay that off to Firmino. Then Firmino was there totally unmarked, almost in the 6. Just needed to be laid off to the side.
8 minutes remaining here. Playing through is Robert Fernandez. So he's able to get through. Jackson Love able to knock it away at the last moment there. Now Makari with it. Lopez a good job mucking things up there as the pass was attempted to go to Makari.
Looks like they're calling a foul there on Somerville. I didn't see it. I didn't see anything that looked very egregious, but I guess the referee saw something down there.
So Makari will line this one up. Strike that. That's Felipe Dos Santos.
I was going to say, it looks like he's asking the ref to move. He's asking the ref to move something back, maybe the player back.
Dos Santos' ball very wide, but almost collected there wide, as they had Yasser Belichick out there. But out of bounds for the goal kick to the Highlanders. 7 minutes remaining here in the first half. Highlanders leading 3-1.
Looked like Imani wasn't going to give the ball to his goalkeeper. Like he wanted to take the goal kick here.
It looked like Bicknell and Imani were having a bit of a disagreement about who would be addressing the ball on the goal kick. So Andrade with it now. Highlanders taking their time, trying to find which way they want to attack. Big boot there from Imani. Trying to get it forward. Hand is up, yep.
That's a good call. He was a good step offside, I thought, there, Todd.
Trying to free up Josue Guevara. Highlanders' leading goal scorer there.
And I will say, Josue has not been very involved in this game. They're definitely. My guess is they're looking to get the ball to him, let him get some run, see what he can do, because he's normally at the center of everything up top.
Good opportunity here as Marco feeds it to him, feathers it right through Josue now. Top of the box, he'll fire it towards the net and into the back of the net for the Highlander goal as Tom Tierney was leaning the wrong way. And Josue took advantage of it there.
Well, Josue's involved in the game now.
Yes, he is. Highlanders leading 4-1 now as their leading goal scorer on the season, Josue Guevara, notches his first goal of the contest. Highlanders leading 4-1, 5:45 remaining here in the first half.
And they just went right up the middle to him, just made a pretty basic run, and then had the good finish.
Marco with a nice little pass forward to him there. It's Dos Santos with the touch. Ball's played forward.
Solo goal number 12, Josue Guevara.
Fernandez has it out wide. Tried to play it back to Dos Santos. Now Zapata has it. Play it towards the middle. That's Fernandez with it. Fernandez with the left foot. Blocked down by Imani. Fernandez again, as he followed that up, hits the crossbar. Imani with the header as he heads it out of the area.
It looked like Somerville might have not known their personnel there. Might have been surprised by the foot that was struck with.
And Zapata, trying to get into the area, goes down to the pitch, looking to draw something there.
Looking to draw a penalty. Referee's not giving it.
And Zapata now up off the pitch, not having earned the whistle he wanted. Bicknell ready to send this away for the Highlanders. Highlanders up 4-1. Malden has generated some offensive opportunities. Got the big goal off the foot of Mike Joseph to open the scoring, but the Highlanders have been dominant since then. 3 goals by Gabe Dos Reis, 1 by Josue Guevara.
And we had that shot off the woodwork there, stinging the crossbar. We also had the second shot by Joseph.
That's true.
Smoked into the side netting. So they've had chances here.
That ball played forward to Dos Reis. Gabe looking to cross. As I think just there in time was the Malden defense.
And that was Hawkshaw, who just, you wonder if he, left a second earlier, might have gotten on the end of that at the back post.
Now Josue with it, plays it back. It's Jackson Love. Jair plays it all the way back. Imani sends it through, looking for Marco. Marco trying to feed it here wide to the near side. He's able to chase it down himself, though. Now Imani to the far side, trying to get it to Gabe Dos Reis. Gabe has it out there. Nice touch by Gabe as he's able to get by his defender. Spins, trying to get by Belichick. Goes down to the pitch, but stays with the ball. Now Belichick, he's going to try to get a speedy breakout there, but he's immediately foiled on that.
Todd, you don't see that every day where a player goes down, somehow gets up, keeps the ball, and keeps going through traffic.
As that ball gets through to Jackson Love, and he's sent down to the pitch. Foul's going to be called on Zapata.
And this far out, you're expecting Imani Mixon to get on the end of this with his left foot, and he's probably not going to put it on frame this far out, but I do think he's going to look to drop it over the top onto the head of an onrushing teammate. Who knows? Maybe he'll go for goal this far.
He might. 2 minutes remaining on the stadium clock. Of course, official time kept on the field. So we will wait the long whistles to signify the end of this half as Imani lines this one up. Big left foot going for it all. And that will be high and wide.
And not
no
at
good.
all handsome. It's a Coach Fabian, the English love to say that. High, wide, and
Not at all handsome.
Yeah, that was a little too far to clearly try to score from.
As they have it out wide here to the near side for the Golden Tornadoes. Taken away, though, as Josue has it. He's into the box. He just got bodied off of that ball. And they're going to say a goal kick.
I would say that's a gray area. Shoulder barges are allowed. That time a player not being on the ball, just went all in with a really forceful shoulder barge. Let's say had that pen been awarded, Malden could not have complained too much.
As that ball headed right to Gabe Dos Reis by a Golden Tornado player, as Belichick let it get to Gabe. He plays it forward, or plays it across, I should say, to Josue, and now here's Jose trying to poke it forward. Cleared away by the Golden Tornadoes. Love with a nice save there. Just couldn't quite get the angle to keep it in bounds.
And again, we're seeing players lose their footing on the turf. We should, I don't know, put in a council order or something to figure out what's going on.
I don't know what's going on with the city of Somerville sometimes. I mean, anyway, didn't mean that in the least. As the long whistles sound here to end the half, I'm going to be in some trouble during halftime, but that's going to be all right because we're going to be back here for second half action here on Somerville Ed TV. Highlanders leading this one 4-1 over the Golden Tornadoes. We'll be back for that second half action in a moment. We are back at Dilboy Stadium here on Somerville Ed TV. Todd Harmon alongside Somerville Councilman at Large Jake Wilson as the Highlanders lead the Golden Tornadoes of Malden by the score of 4-1. As we open out here in the second half, Elliot Bicknell still in the goal for the Highlanders. Highlanders, of course, built that 4-1 lead on a natural hat trick by Gabe Dos Reis, and then also Josue Guevara added the fourth goal for the Highlanders.
It's like a change in goal for Malden.
Yeah, it does.
As we try to make out the shirt number.
That is the difficult part, as he is in the shade, and he might be sorely tested quickly as the Highlanders breaking in. Good work there with the ball by Marco Hoxali, as Marco tries to center that one, but it's cleared away.
Yes.
Now
I thought Marco was going to shoot there, but he opted to square it across the middle with his left.
Imani, now he'll pump that one towards the net with the left foot wide.
And you could tell Imani did not catch that cleanly, and the result was the ball that sort of screwed off to the left.
I'm going to guess, since they only have one other goalie listed on their roster, that would be Luis Tobias. Is that ball filtered in by Gomes? Sent forward.
Serve it in here. Oh, no, played it back.
Highlanders being patient with their offense as Imani trying that long shot once again. As he worked around the defender and fired off the cannon left foot.
And that is in his shooting range.
They had to change a goalie if you get a second. Can you give me a name of who that goalie is? We're trying to figure enough of that.
That ball out. It'll be a goal kick for the Golden Tornadoes.
Thank you.
We've got our best investigator on the case of who the new Malden goalkeeper is.
That's the Malden defense trying to clear this out. But the Highlanders are able to easily get the ball back, and that's going to be inside the area. We're going to have a PK for the Highlanders.
Who wants it? Looks like
Marco's got the ball.
Marco Hoxali picks up the ball. That's generally the sign of who's going to take it. As a coach, you're looking for a player, like we said, you want a player who wants this, who has the confidence to step up and take it. You don't want someone out there who's not sure if this is their job.
Has Luis Tobias on his line. That's what I'm going to say, since he's the listed rostered other goalie. Marco Hoxoli will take it with the left foot into the back of the net for the Highlander goal as Marco adds his name to the scoring ledger. The Highlanders lead this one 5-1.
And that's a big goal just to, I mean, it's pretty much game over at this point. It's going to allow Coach Tiago to play around, do some stuff out there, give some players some minutes who maybe in some positions they're not used to playing. It's going to basically make sure that they're fresh for their next game too.
As that ball sent forward by Oliveira, but taken away immediately by the Highlanders. As Lopez will play it back. All the way back to Bicknell. And now Andrade will build from the back for the Highlanders. Nice touch there by Marco. Played forward by Gomes. There's Dos Reis running onto it as we're going to have a whistle against Gabe, which we had a perfect look at that, Jake, and the defender leaned onto Gabe and then fell down.
Yeah, that was not a foul on Gabe Dos Reis. Absolutely not. If any, that was like you said, it was a defender applying pressure from the side, and then I think Gabe may have just stepped away from him, and then the defender. Which is what you do.
Yes,
that's what you do when you're being leaned on.
Joseph, goal scorer for the Golden Tornadoes, is able to clear it out of the defensive end. Plays it forward to Oliveira. Now Oliveira plays it out wide. Haliasi with it. Highlanders able to steal that one away as Gomes plays it forward. Gabe tried to leave it for Lucas, but Lucas had not made an aggressive run on that. No. It is the same goalie as we had. It is Tom Tierney. Different.
Changed his shirt.
Changed his shirt because he was number 0 with a different color shirt earlier.
Yeah. Black shirt, I got a different
shirt on there.
So Tom Tierney still in goal.
Yeah, Thomas Tierney. Okay, he changed his shirt. That's why he looks different. Okay. All right. Thank you.
We popped that ball forward out of danger for the Highlanders. A little physicality shown there by the Golden Tornadoes.
It's like Josue Guevara is trying to test out his knee a little after that bit of a collision there.
Yeah. As Lopez, he's got space down the far side. He'll use it. Gives it to Mixon. Now Andrade. Very back for the Highlanders as Bicknell will address it. Lopez once again. Plays this one forward, trying to get it up front there, but unable to close the deal.
Yeah, Guevara made a good run there. Got goal side of his opponent. Just his touch let him down.
Tierney able to make the save there. That ball out of bounds off of the Golden Tornadoes. That ball headed out of bounds once again. Highlanders keep the possession as Gabe will take this one. Back to Imani. Mixon gets it cleared off of his foot. Nice tackle there by the Golden Tornadoes as they turn it the other way. Oliveira with it, trying to connect up with Joseph, but it got through him. Highlanders able to clear it away for a moment.
Valdivieso did a really nice job there of adjusting. He was wrong-footed by that deflection, but he adjusted nicely.
So they have it out wide, but the hand is up. It's going to be an offside against Malden.
And Somerville's doing a nice job here of just slowing things down, keeping it chill, knocking around at the back, and then almost sometimes lulling Malden into a false sense of security. Then they suddenly play a very direct ball.
Jackson Love coming into the game. As Jeff gets it to Love. Out wide to Lopez. Jose once again space out wide. Instead he'll play it towards the center.
That's a great ball.
Beautiful ball to Gomes as Lucas runs onto it. pulls it back, looks for the play towards the middle there, but gets it taken away by Megerson. Down to the pitch was Marco on that one. Now Oliveira. Giving off to Halasi. Now over to Megersa. And they'll play that back to Elliott. Highlanders taking their time here, building from the back, leading this one 5-1.
Malden still really chases down. They're looking to apply pressure. There's a lot of running happening up there. They're going to get tired quickly.
As Valdivieso will play it to Andrade. Andrade will play it back to Bicknell, but right in there is number 14. And Elliott able to get on to that as Henry Rodriguez was in on him. Valdivieso now plays it forward.
Yeah, Andre left his keeper with a lot to do there. Fortunately, when Bicknell was tackled, the ball, he got up and found the ball basically right in front of him.
Yeah, that helps. That helps a lot. Space there for Marco as he's brought to the pitch right across the top of the box. Jose tries to corral the ball. Now Jackson will play it forward.
And Jackson Love's looked really comfortable playing that sort of, like we said, the auxiliary 6 role, slipping up from the back 3. He's absorbed some really good pressure and found teammates laid it off very coolly.
As Jair trying to chase that down, he'll get it to Jose, who plays it to the outside. Feathered through beautifully there. As it's going to get... No, saved from going out of bounds.
Looks like Jose split 3 opponents there with that.
Game Ray now will throw this one in for Malden. 30 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the game. Highlanders leading 5-1. As that ball played forward to Ronald Fernandez. And they tried to connect up once again with Henry Rodriguez. Highlanders able to take care of it there. Gomes with it now. As Lucas has speed, plays it out wide here to Marco.
Gomes did a nice job there when you have an opponent running at you like that. Just let him step out of the way and let him go on by.
As Marco's pass back, taken away by Fernandez. Malden able to earn the throw in. Salasi will take this. Malden trying to find some way to get free to cross. Good job by the Highlander defense. Jackson Love marking very, very closely there. Oliveira now has it taken away. Gomes plays that one forward. Good play there by Lucas defensively. Lucas once again able to get on the ball.
One more.
Played out wide. Jose will look for Dos Reis. Gabe looking for number 4. Gets it into the side netting as that first spin on that first touch just rolled too far out ahead of him.
Yeah, a little bit too tight of an angle. That was always going to be tough to score out. He was almost on the byline when he shot that.
So goal kick here for the Golden Tornadoes. Tierney will send this one away.
You might be saying, why shoot from such an acute angle? It's because maybe it bounces off the keeper and it results in a rebound for a teammate.
As that ball's sent to the middle of the field, Jackson Love, the only player near it, as he chases it down. Milo Kachansky in there as well for the Highlanders. As you mentioned, Jake, some players getting some playing time out there, some of the younger players. We saw Winsley Thomas out there earlier. Get Milo Kachansky out there as well. Kachansky's gotten a lot of playing time this year, as a matter of fact, Jake.
Yeah, I thought he looked good early. He was getting a lot more earlier in the season, and I thought he looked good playing that holding midfield role.
As they try to get that ball forward, Josue unable to run onto it, though. just knocked out of bounds. Last to touch it was Todd for the Golden Tornadoes. Under 30 minutes remaining here in the game. Highlanders lead 5-1, looking to break their 2-game losing streak. A win today will leave them 1 win away from playoff contention, as it takes 9 wins to get into the playoffs. The Highlanders sit at 7. That will set up Thursday's game against Lynn Classical as an opportunity, if they hold on to this lead, for the Highlanders to qualify for playoff postseason action already this season, Jake.
And Todd, I have a feeling the Highlanders will be punching their ticket to the postseason. It's just a question of what kind of seeding they end up with, how kind or unkind the MIA rankings are.
Currently, on today's rankings that just came out today, Highlanders at number 34. However, a win against Malden, who is number 57, will likely lower their ranking
on account of the maximum of 3-goal difference.
That is correct. As that ball headed away, out of danger for a moment. Oliveira, though, redirects it. Now the opportunity's coming up for Joseph. So he tries to chase that one down, but it's going to get out for the goal kick. So the Highlanders work to do if they want to defend their GBL championship. That might be not in the cards, as Revere stands atop the GBL with no losses and only a single tie. Highlanders already swept by Revere this year.
Yeah, so Somerville would need a whole lot of things to break their way. A shocking collapse by Revere. Well, they need to win out.
Exactly.
And then pretty much probably every other remaining outcome to go their way.
Nice ball forward there.
Good tackle.
Good tackle on the defense there for Malden.
Looked like Enzo was in if not for that tackle.
Now Marco plays it to the middle. Nice ball through there. As once again, Malden able to clear it away. They get it here near side, Bellatrix. Looking to connect up. Oliveira just fires that ball away.
You could get in trouble for kicking a ball like that. I mean, we have the multi-ball system, but still, you're not supposed to kick a ball like that when it goes out. It was way out. Ref would have been definitely within his rights to hand out a yellow for that.
As Marco will play this one forward, looking for a run on the far outside. Lopez running it down, sends it towards the center, headed down by the Golden Tornado defender. As Tierney did not get control of that situation, the defense had to head it away.
Yeah, it looked like a miscommunication there at the back between the Malden goalkeeper and defender.
Mixon will play this one back to Bicknell. Elliott will get it over to Jeff as Valdivieso will power that ball downfield, trying to meet up with Antunes. As Enzo is in, he's double-teamed there, gets the ball off, fired towards the net.
Just wouldn't settle for him, wouldn't come down. That's when you can tell when you shoot over, you're running out of patience and time for that ball to settle for you.
As Josue looking for his second goal, wasn't able to find it there off the bouncing ball. Now Malden centers to their own defenders. Able to clear it away here to the near side. Oliveras. And Oliveira is able to move that ball forward. Oliveras, I believe, might have been Oliveira, I should say, is who Malden was so excited he did not start this game, but he is obviously a large component of their midfield control as he is controlling the midfield for them so far. Highlanders breaking through as Josue with the run,
Oh.
Just over the end line there.
Did the hard part, Todd. Just couldn't then keep it in. Couldn't control it when he got to it there.
Had
Good pace to
Enzo
get there, though.
had Enzo lined up ready if he could have dropped that to him.
And he is good enough with his left foot. That very well might have found a teammate.
22:30 remaining in the game. Highlanders leading this one 5-1. 3 goals for Gabe Dos Reis with a natural hat trick in the first half. Josue Guevara as well with a goal, and Marco Hoxhally with a penalty kick goal here in the second half. That ball sent to the center. Marco gets on it with the left foot there, blocked by one of the defenders. I believe Magersa was able to get the block on that shot by Marco.
And Marco's very capable of scoring from out there. If not for that deflection, who knows?
A little single touch there trying to connect up, but a little bit behind, and now the counterattack for Malden, but it's knocked away.
It's good by Ruan there. Ruan did a really good job of coming back, getting a foot in there just to break that up.
As Mixon feeds it forward to Love. I'm sorry, strike that. That's Milo.
It is Kochanski there, yeah?
The glare got in my way. As Kochanski will poke this one out, looking to get it outside to Gomes. Ball played back now to Valdivieso. And we'll go all the way back to Bicknell, nearing the halfway point of this second half. That ball out.
The glare off the windows in the press box, Todd, is it can be tough. It's a little. We still look into the sun, but at least we don't have the press box glare.
Yeah, it's a bit vicious right now. Highlanders will have the corner kick here from the near side. 20-23 remaining in the game. Highlanders up 5-1. See what they dial up here as Gabe Asuncia will take this one. It's really nice to have Gabe back.
Yeah, I'm going to guess this is going to the back post based on where they're lined up here.
I see Imani Mixon back there, but Gabe sent that one towards the net, and it's going to get in.
No foul given. No. I don't think the keeper had it under control. I think that was fair game. Didn't catch it cleanly. You're entitled to go for that.
And that is a goal for Jeff Valdivieso.
Maybe the easiest goal he'll ever score there.
I was really thinking that. He was basically standing there and was right in the perfect location when Tierney wasn't able to cleanly control that ball. So Jeff Valdivieso adds his name to the scoring ledger. 6-1 the Highlander lead.
And Todd, now the second time here that Somerville's put 6 past Malden, who, as you pointed out, known for their relatively tight defense. So it's a big achievement.
No doubt about it. Highlanders hanging 6 on the Golden Tornadoes twice this year now. As Belichick breaking in, crosses it as Bicknell had gone out off of his line. The goal is scored. Trying to see who got that one for Malden. So it was a good cross there by Belichick once they were able to get Bicknell off of his line. I think that was number 8 or 18.
As the inquiry goes here into how that could have happened. I see we have Reed Schmidt checking in here. It looks like playing right back for Jose Lopez.
And we have another goalie change as Rafik Miller back into the game for the Highlanders.
Immediate action.
Immediate action for Rafik. So Rafik gave up a goal early in this game to Joseph, and he took a seat on the bench. Bicknell came in. Bicknell just gave up a goal as well.
Yeah, and the ref is stopping this for a head injury. That was that ball. That was a blast that he took basically to the face or the head. It's rough. So they're going to rightfully stop this game and have
Somerville
a look
goal, number 29, Jefferson Valdivieso.
As that is
And
Robert
Malden
Fernandez who is
goal.
injured.
Number 20, Justin Castillo Montes.
as the Somerville training staff takes a look at him.
Somerville assistant trainer, Gabby Vieira. He's able to get off the pitch there.
Gabby's father, Marco, I believe, won a state title for Somerville back in the day in soccer.
So back to Miller. 19 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders lead this one 6-2. As that ball fired forward, able to be taken away. And we're going to get a dangerous play here. As coming in was Taryn. That ball
It's a nice ball.
forward. As Enzo sent it out wide. Out of bounds, Golden Tornado ball. Nice move there. As he plays that forward.
That's great.
Gets that to Enzo. Now on the outside, making the run. Once again, touched by
Have it.
Enzo.
Schmidt just got a cut under his feet there. You could tell he was looking to have a pop. That would have been a great spot for a shot from the wing there.
Good tackle there by Schmidt, though, on the recovery. He's able to clear it out, not allowing that counterattack to develop for the Golden Tornadoes.
And you can tell that, like Jose, he's under orders to get forward there and put pressure, make the overlap run, just get forward and be a wide threat.
It's Josephs with the pass to the interior. Foster with it. Puts it towards the neck. Not any sort of power behind that. Rafik Miller able to take care of it.
One of the easier saves that Rafik is going to be able to make.
That is true. As Mixon booms that one forward. Back and forth the action goes here. As Hector trying to turn that one around, but unable to as Foster gets it away from him. Now Belichick, who assisted on the previous goal for the Golden Tornadoes. Nice job defensively, though, as he was bodied away from the ball. Could not address it. Goal kick to the Highlanders.
Scoreboard says 6-1, but it's 6-2.
It is 6-2.
It is 6-2.
It is 6-2. As Mixon now will power this one away to midfield. Bad footing once again. Betrays the Highlanders. As that ball poked away. And Toon's trying to get a run. Suncio will play that forward. Out wide now, Reed Schmidt with it. Schmidt losing control of it there.
It's a little dangerous.
As DeLima got that forward. Now out wide is Foster. And that's going to wind up being a corner kick is going to be the call. As Foster able to earn that corner kick. Belichick going out to take it. Highlander leads 6-2.
And they've got number 16 sneaking in at the back post here. He was hiding out very wide, almost on the sideline there.
Yasser
Somerville noticed
Halasi
him. Yep.
trying to sneak in, waved his hands. That's going to be headed away. Reed Schmidt just says, no big deal. I'm going to clear this out of the way. As that ball played forward, opportunity possibly developing here.
I was going to say, it looks like Diami. It is Diami.
It is Diami out there.
Diami getting to play up top here. Doing a good job of holding off the opponent there. Good physical scrap.
As they get it into Joseph. Gets that physicality right there, and the call's going to go against Gabe as he gets called for the hold on Joseph.
And there you see Austin Sow do the smart thing and stand basically in front of the free kick just to give his teammates the opportunity to get back there.
High ball into the area. Miller calling for it. Head put to it. And Belichick unable to direct it into the net. Miller allowed that one to get by him and allowed Belichick to get ahead to it. Very dangerous for the Highlanders.
Trying to see what Rafiq's asking something of the official. He wanted a foul or something. I guess he felt he was bodied, and that's why he didn't get to that. He definitely called. He made the call.
Yes.
And then almost ended up being a goal.
Jackson Love. Miller. A little dangerous there. Now Mixon, he's got a man coming up behind him. Communication occurred. So Monty knew about it. Powers that forward. And Tom Tierney off his line quickly on that one, as there was danger coming in the person of Winsley Thomas for the Highlanders. That ball sent back as well. Very dangerous here for the Highlanders. It's Tierney looking to tackle it, has to play it with his feet outside the box. He's able to get it away for a moment.
Quick off his line there to get to that.
As now he's going to play it with his feet one more time as it was played back to him. And he just clears it out of the way. Tierney, very aggressive now coming off of his line. I think he feels like he may have gotten burned by some of those long balls Jose Lopez was sending forward in the first half.
Yeah, he did a really good job of getting out and playing that one.
As he's back out, controls that. Brings it here to the wide to the near side to Halasi. Belichick gets it just taken away by Hector, but then poked away.
Really good job tracking back there by Austin Sow to get in and get a foot on that and break up that attack.
Now Love plays that forward back to Jackson. Highlanders in no rush, leading 6-2, 12:25 remaining in the game. Love will power this one towards midfield. Malden able to get the turnover there. Looking to counter. As DeLima once again squeezed down by the Highlander defense, but now Joseph will get it. So he goes out wide to the far side, tries to get that right foot that we've seen is so powerful, and Love whiffs on it as he tried to clear it out. Poked it out over the inline for the corner kick for the Golden Tornadoes. 11:45 remaining in the game. Highlanders up by 4 as Belichick will take this corner. We got Joseph on the back post here. Fernandez as well waving his arms, but Rafiq Miller sliding right up and just taking that.
Yeah, Rafiq found himself in a thicket of players there, and at the last minute, the sea sort of parted, and he was able to get to that cross.
Nice touch there off the chest by Thomas as he tried to motivate that ball forward, trying to work with Diami. Now stolen away by Hector. Thomas gets it taken away. A little close for the pass there.
This one's gotten a little ugly here,
Yep.
Todd, in the last few minutes. Lots of
Little looseness.
balls stuck under people's feet, herd of players around the ball.
Hector with the center there. Joseph able to knock it away, and he'll clear it away there from the top of the box. Now the touch by Fernandez as he plays it forward past Jackson Love. Miller will end up playing it. Touches it forward. Gabe betrayed by his first touch there. Keeping with it though, mucking it up so Joseph couldn't counter. And then Love able to clear it away. 10 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders up by 4.
They called dangerous play there. They called the Malden player for playing the ball while on the ground, and that was dangerous play. Anytime you're down like that, you run the risk of doing some damage to opponent's legs.
Zapata gets called for that. So the opportunity here for Armani Mixon to load up the cannon again. He's tried some shots on free kicks from here, Jake. I wonder if he's going to think about doing it again.
I think he's going to.
I agree. As this one fired, bounces off the wall. Then the shot taken by Enzo Antunes. And Antunes, his shot wide as well, as Kachansky checking back into the game for the Highlanders. Actually,
Colin
Rice checking
up
in.
top. Yeah, as they slide Wensley Thomas over to the left side here. I think that was Lucas Firmino taking that long range shot there. The follow up to the initial
Firmino?
free kick. I believe that was Lucas Firmino. It is really tough to tell looking into the sun, but I believe it. We haven't complained about the difficult to read numerals yet, so.
I have off mic, but that's neither here nor there.
It wouldn't be a game if we didn't.
That is true.
How difficult it is to make out the shirt numbers.
Blue numbers on the red.
And it'd be fine if they
They
had
look nice.
More of
It's a good-looking kit.
Would make a world of
Stronger
difference.
white outline. They have a tiny one, but it's a good-looking kit, though. It really is.
It's a nice looking kit.
Nice move there. Cutting through. Looking to get Thomas up front. Good job there by Hector. Defensively, though, Zapata was able to muck things up, physically getting to Thomas. And
Good work by Thomas here. Ride that challenge, earn the foul.
Earns the foul in that situation. Clock rolls, 7:45 remaining in the game. Highlanders up 6-2. Imani once again has the opportunity to load up the big left foot. Hit it into the wall last time. See if we get any sort of run from the far post.
I think you'll get several runs on the back post. Here,
I
Todd.
can
think
see that.
Swing. You'll see this curl over to that back post. I'm guessing. No,
Nope, he's going for it. Oh, almost.
That was on target.
Powered it right past Tierney, but Tierney able to get the hands to it and knock it above the goal outside of frame. Nice job by Tom Tierney getting some hands on that one.
And if that had been maybe a foot higher,
Yep.
that's probably unsavable into the top, the postage stamp area there
Yeah.
for Imani. Really, really sweet strike.
Tierney able to get more of the palms onto that one. If it was just the fingertips, it had plenty of power to get through that.
Yeah.
So the corner kick for the Highlanders, 6:45 remaining in the game. Highlanders up by 4. Looking for their 8th victory of the year. This one bending
corner.
in, beautiful corner, but whiffed on. 2 whiffs as it goes through.
You don't see that every day.
Yeah, it went through completely clean.
Yeah.
Had
Like
Imani
Ruan
there.
and Imani both made attempts to play that. Really nice corner.
As that ball played forward nicely. Running onto it is Fernandez. Defended there by Mixon. Fernandez still fighting with Imani there. Imani just like a dog with a bone, would not give up on that one.
It's tough to go by.
Corner kick here. Setting up for the Golden Tornadoes. 5:45 remaining in the game.
See if they run that same set piece. No one's trying to be sneaky at the back here. They are trying to block off Rafiq Miller.
That is true. As Ahmed Makara, number 23, was in there, mucking things up. They poke it out. Opportunity that time. Shot wide by Henry Rodriguez.
That ball sounded a little underinflated, I would say. When it sounds like a toe ball and it's not a toe ball, you wonder about the inflation of the ball.
Miller will set up this goal kick. Stadium clock will stop at 5 minutes. Official time kept on the field. We will await the long whistles to signify the end of this game.
Good ball.
Nice ball forward. Opportunity to run on to it here.
Oh, it's great by Hector.
Hector with the pass forward. Colin trying to run onto it there along with Thomas. Colin will play it over as it gets back on the feet of Lucas Firmino. All the way back to Jackson Love here, but Love didn't know it was coming. Got there a little bit late, trying to chase it down now.
This is trouble.
Joseph plays it forward. And Rafiq Miller, so aggressive off of his line on that play. Excellent job by Rafiq.
Really smooth. Just
Yeah.
dodged, got the ball, picked up the ball, took no contact.
It's Fernandez once again. He'll fire this one. Ate Miller up a little bit on that on the short hop, but was able to handle it. No problem at all. Knew nobody was in the area, so all he had to do was knock it down.
Yeah, that's the important part. He knew where the opponents were and knew he could afford to not catch that out of the air.
Awareness so important at the goalie position, knowing what sort of threats are in front of you. And in a situation like that, not really a lot of threats.
It's like a goalkeeper change coming here for Somerville. It's like Eduardo Amorim.
Amorim, yep.
With the one-man wall here.
As Makara looking for the cross, trying to get ahead. Jackson Love gets the head to it. Joseph dancing at the edge of the box. Love pokes it and fires it out of danger.
And I think he did manage to hit the one-man wall there.
He did.
That takes some doing. Or it tells you the wall was perfectly placed.
That is, I'm going to go with that.
We'll go positive.
Yeah, why not? As Joseph knocks that one out of bounds. So Amorim getting his opportunity between the pipes as he'll come in for Rafiq Miller, third goalie that we've seen today for the Highlanders.
Looks like Imani Mixon gets a well-deserved rest here finally with Armando Andrade coming in for him.
Imani been on the
No,
pitch.
wait. No, I thought
Right,
Imani
still
was
out
long
there.
enough. He's
Still out there.
Disregard.
Working hard there. The whistle blown against Malden. So I believe that was Foster getting whistled for that. Highlanders lead 6-2. Under 5 minutes remaining. Official time kept on the field as Joseph kicked that one back in, and Imani is going to get called for the handballs. It bounced up off of the opposing player, Belichick, onto Imani's hand.
Are they playing a man short here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Somerville's playing with 10 men out there.
Yes. And I'm not sure why. As that ball sent towards the net, high and wide. There are the long whistles as the Highlanders come away with the 6-2 victory over the Golden Tornadoes of Malden as Gabe Dos Reis gets the natural hat trick in the first half. 3 goals for Gabe in the first half, one assisted by Jose Lopez, the other one assisted by Gabe Asuncao. Also scoring today for the Highlanders, Marco Hoxoli on a second half penalty kick goal. Jefferson Valdivieso as well with a goal in the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And a goal for Josue Guevara because he's got to get a goal in every single game, Jake.
He's just gotta. And Todd, we talked about the need to get back on track. I think we can safely say that was accomplished here. 6 goals past a generally pretty stingy defense is a good day out. Coach Thiago got to give some boys some runs out in some different positions, some minutes for some guys who could use those minutes and keep his team fresh. So let's hope that it's the start of a winning run in here for the Highlanders.
Highlanders ranked number 34 in Division 1. 7 8-3-1, the Highlanders 5-3-1 in the GBL. Malden still winless in the GBL and on the season 0-8-3, 0-7-3 in the GBL for the Golden Tornadoes. So the Highlanders come away with this victory here at Dilboy Stadium. They'll be back here on Thursday at 4:15 facing off against Lynn Classical. A win in that game will get them into the playoffs yet again as the Highlanders look for their third straight postseason action this season. That's going to do it for us here from Dilboy Stadium. Thank you very much for watching at home. Thank you, Jake Wilson, on commentary, and Steve DiCarlo coming over from Somerville City TV to help us out with camera and direction. I am Todd Harmon, and you have been watching Somerville Highlander Boys Soccer on Somerville Ed TV.